Allah has made everything with such perfection. Even today, any scientist, you can watch National Geographic Channel or watch Discovery or watch Animal Planet. Always whenever a creature is created by God, whenever it is being discussed, so his qualities are being discussed. Until now, have you ever heard such a program that there is a discussion that there is this flaw in the lion? It would have been perfect if it had not been flawed. It is always being discussed that these qualities in the lion are beneficial to him in this way. In the same way crocodiles are being discussed, so it is being told that these qualities are found in them, this thing works for him, that thing works for him, they are always discussed with a positive effect. This creation is so perfect that when scientists are discussing it, they discuss everything in a positive manner. Nothing is ever negatively discussed, and human is the climax of his creation. When humans are discussed, so everything of his being discussed. See how flexible God has made humans. The greatest quality of human, it is flexibility. Any machine you make in the world does not have flexibility. Now, for example, this is a watch in my hand. Whatever is inside it is fixed. If I twist it a bit like this, it will break. But see how many organs God has placed inside your belly. Even if you sit like this, the stomach adjusts itself. Liver or kidney, they are not fixed. It has its own place, but it has its own flexibility within the belly. You won't find this flexibility in anything man-made. It cannot come out of this freedom of expression. Degree of freedom is what we call it in our mechanical engineering. It is the degree of freedom that remains within it and cannot go outside of it. But see how much the flexibility of humans is. So many organs have been placed inside the belly. But they keep adjusting to their own place. Then look at all the things that God has made. Nothing has been made sharp inside our body. Everything is rounded. Does anyone have a beak? Even if it is the beak of the nose, it is also rounded from the front. Fingers are made. The tip of a finger is round. Look at your hands. Look at this thing. It is rounded everywhere. The ears are round. It is not rectangle. And the wisdom in it is that if these things were sharp, they would disturb you and disturb others. That's why in our mechanical engineering, whenever a machine is designed, so finally the fillet is placed on top of it. As many corners as it has are made round. Or at least a chamfer would have been made. As it is, I have chamfered the table from here. That is, it should not prick to anyone. Don't be sharp. Rather be reduced. Nuts are also designed, so their corners are also rounded at the end, so as not to prick anyone. So these are the things that humans have learned from nature. It is the perfect system. Everything is perfect in its place. No one can find a fault in him, that if the size of the eyes were not so big, it would have been perfect. If the eyes were placed here, it would look very beautiful. No. So no one can raise a finger on its physical position, nor can raise a finger on its qualities. Allah Almighty made everything so perfect. If you start looking at the plants, scientists will also tell you. If this is a mango plant, why is its kernel so big? Why is this the case with that? Why is it so with apples? Why is it so with watermelons? And they will appreciate it. That watermelon could have been like that. Apart from this, there is no other option. God is the best creator. God has also given human the substance of creation. But that is not creation ex nihilo. Rather, we create by utilizing the things created by God. Wood is made by God. Okay, you can cut it and make a table, you can make a chair, but no one can make wood. That creation ex nihilo is the quality of God. What is the meaning of al-Badi, which is the name of Allah, without any samples? To create a thing which does not exist. This is the quality of Allah. So with God-given abilities, human also creates by using God's creatures. And look at how much brain God has given to humans. Today, we have made such an airplane that can take 550 passengers and see the Airbus A380. Before that was the Boeing 747. 450 passengers used to travel on that. There are almost 550 in it. Humans have created it. This is the entire creation of everything that has happened. As much as its material. Humans did not create it themselves, but got it from the earth. The ultimate creation belongs to God and we utilize it. And everything has been moderated by God. Man stood on 2 legs. This is moderation. How perfectly everything is balanced like this. Otherwise, you can imagine something with 2 legs standing up. Now look at all the things you make. Have at least 4 tires to balance it. And the robots that have been made, look at them running, they are running with difficulty. Have you seen perfection like human? What? Now let's talk about the nervous system. The neurons that Allah has placed can be talked about for hours.